everyone, this is Archive of 12, and today we have a new FabvL reaction. This is the... I'm going to screw this name up. I am so sorry. The... Mavuika? Is that how it's pronounced? Mavuika? Mavuika? I don't know. This song, The Spark, featuring KeeTheWeeb. This is the first song that FabvL has released in 2025, and I am hyped. I honestly thought that I saw a tease for FabvL doing another Jinx song. For some reason, I thought that he was doing a Jinx song, and before I decided to leave Twitter, that there was a promo art for him having, like, Jinx walking out a doorway, and it was like a shot of her from behind walking out the doorway. But I think I imagined that. I was talking up and down about the fact that his next song was going to be about Jinx, and I apologize for misleading you, because I obviously don't know what the hell I was talking about. And I don't have X anymore. I don't have Twitter anymore, so I can't go back and verify that. But we have this now, and I'm excited for it because it's FabvL. Obviously, this is about Genshin Impact, as you can see. It's been a little bit since I've played Genshin Impact, but this character, she looks very, very interesting. She kind of, sort of reminds me of, I can't remember his name, but he's one of the first characters you meet in Genshin Impact that has fire and uses a really big sword and is dressed mostly in black and is like the brother to, what's his name? Kaya, I think? Like I said, I've been a long time. The guy with the eye patch, that joins your team initially. So, like, I feel like they might be related, but I could be completely wrong because I haven't played Genshin Impact in like 2 years. So, I don't know. Anyway, link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing it. I will be talking about it. And also in the link below is going to be a link to my Patreon, where you can see longer form reactions to various anime and TV shows. And without further ado, let's get started. This feels very cinematic already.
We've forgotten what it felt like when the ashes fail to burn, chasing shadows through the twilight, where the memories twist and turn. It's not a moment, this is history, and through the chaos there's a door full of mystery. You're feeling hopeless, this is your destiny, a force of nature, a flame that's not meant to be. Make me believe.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop it right here because we've been listening for 1 minute and 13 seconds. It doesn't feel like it's been 1 minute and 13 seconds. A third of this song has gone by, and I've just been mesmerized by this. Like, the power that FabvL commands in his voice at this point is legendary. Everybody knows that. But there's something about it when he sets that power to an instrumental that is this, like, rich in drama and epicness and weight. Like, this holds a lot of emotional depth to it just in the music itself. And then when you put FabvL's lyrics on top of that, you create this massive, like, cinematic experience that we only get to see every once in a while. We're used to FabvL rocking out. We're used to FabvL rapping. We're not used to FabvL as much with these heavier songs. It reminds me of Lost It All. It reminds me of crap, there's so many of them. There's so many of the ones like in the previous years that he has created that are like super like heavy in their emotional tones. but they're few and far between compared to the massive amount of like epic songs that he creates that are just like higher energy or more soulfully impactful. Um, but this is definitely lower key in the instrumental. Same sort of like um same energy in the vocal performance, but with this more somber, quieter, more like almost personal feeling instrumental. It just gives it a completely different focus. And it's something that I can only help, but I can't help but appreciate. Like that's the only thing I can do is just listen to this and be like, I don't know where this came from because this was not what I was expecting when I went into this. I saw a woman that is wielding fire, and I was expecting something along the lines of like not cross my heart, rear imagined, but uh, what's his most recent Dobby song? Why am I blanking on that? Um, but his Endeavor and Dobby songs, and that's not just because of the fact that all three of these characters are associated with fire, but that's the first thing that came to mind. Um, and I know that you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Break My Heart Again. That's what it is. My God, I knew it was something heart. I don't. I'm tired. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I was expecting something along those lines where it was like definitely it has the emotional impact to it, but it's definitely like super hardcore. But this is far from that. At least in this first minute and first 13 seconds, it's very somber. It's very calm, almost. And I'm kind of curious where Key is going to pop in because she has a unique style. I've only heard a couple of her songs and a couple of the things that she has popped up in like ciphers and stuff like that. But from what I've heard, she has a very unique style. So I'm curious how that's going to mesh here with FabvL's introduction.
That quiet
Let's rewind a little bit.
me believe that quiet storm could burn up the sea.
A melody dancing the night away, the whisper of stars on the darkest day, fire forged in your heart. I'll be the spark, the key that was locked in the hideaway, the echo that calls from a world of gray. When everything falls apart, I'll be the spark.
A scarlet sky beneath the bleeding.
I like that. It seems like he is primarily going to be on the chorus, but I really liked how that was approached. It upped the energy without like exceeding or overdoing it, and it didn't speed up or make a greater impact on the overall tone of the song. It just elevated it just enough to really stand out and really make it its own part. I really enjoyed that.
I'll be the spark.
A scarlet sky beneath the bleeding moon, while the whispers of the end keep screaming soon. Walking the line where the broken tread. Don't worry, I'm fine, I'm not broken yet. Why do I fall when you're there to pick me up? That army's cold. I'm giving it all, but I failed to feel the cold. All the phoenix flames keep stalling. When I'm about to break, that's when I come alive. Yeah, all I gotta do is look for fire in the sky. The ashes on my skin, they tell me I'll survive. The devil's in my heart, but I'm the only one that tries.
Ooh, and then we kicked it up. So Key, like I said, she amped up the tone of the song without like truly exceeding it or making it sound super like over the top. And then FabvL built on that and elevated it to the point where like we are getting the higher energy section that I was kind of expecting this whole song to be like. We're about to hit a point where like everything just kicks in and kicks you in the face. And that was what I was expecting earlier. And it's good to see it now because I was expecting that. I was waiting for it. We're getting into that point where it's like, okay, no, I've set up the tone. Now let's drive it home. And it's on the chorus too. So we've got Key with her immaculate vocals singing on the chorus with this hardcore guitar going ham in the background. You can also just barely, I'm going to rewind the chorus here, because the one thing that I forget exactly where the chorus starts. But you can hear just in the background there, I think FabvL has some background vocals going off alongside the instrumental while Key is singing. There we go. Like, he's got some accompanying vocals just barely layered in there. You can kind of hear it, but not really. And it basically just adds as, like, an undertone to the chorus. Because you can really hear it where it says the key is locked in the hideaway. Like, you could hear him singing alongside her just in a lower register. And then he starts screaming right there. At one point, I was kind of expecting Key to take us to the end. Like, after the chorus, she was going to have one extra part that, like, sung us to the end. Obviously, that didn't happen. The things that were put into that song, from the emotional resonance, from the feeling of, like, real weight, real, like, profoundness in the lyrics, the feeling of a hero being interjected with the way that the two of them were switching back and forth between the chorus and the verses. Like, everything about that was kind of like a heroic version of Break My Heart Again to a certain degree, but minus the personal aspect of talking to a character directly. Because that's what Break My Heart Again was a direct response to the Endeavor song that he did. This one lacks that personal note, but has almost every other aspect of that, but told from, like, a hero's perspective rather than a villain's. And I really appreciate that. That was a lot of fun to listen to. I kind of wish I knew a little bit more about Mavuika, but I'm sure that someone in the comments will fill me in, and I will read that, and I will appreciate it, because I'm very curious to know exactly who this character is. Since I haven't played Genshin in a long time, I'm very interested in knowing. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Mavuika of 12, and I will see you in the next video.